Welcome to That's So Us
with Ama.
and Lo.
Join us every Friday as we talk about everything and anything.
From pop culture to mental health to life experiences.
Everyone needs a vent session, and we're ready to connect with you on so many levels.
Be ready to laugh and even cry. Grab some tissues and a drink.
And join us as we turn our 3 a.m. calls into this podcast.
Oh my gosh. What's up?
Nada's talking me 30 minutes.
No, 30 full minutes. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're just gonna pretend we didn't say anything.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't get into our highs and our lows like right now.
Okay, you can start us off.
Yeah. I think I've had one of the worst weeks of my life. Yeah, I'm obviously not gonna air my whole life on here, but I guess how do I put it? A big part of my life is changing. Yeah, I guess that's how you
Yeah.
put it without putting it out there. A part of my life is changing. And I've been sick for like over a week, and I got my period, and I spend too much money. This is like a fucking like meeting where like you just say all your shit, but that's like all my lows. And then my high is that we're gonna see each other in literally when we're recording this in a month. In a month, we're gonna be at the Madison concert.
I'm so excited. Like I couldn't be more excited. Because we were counting down the days for LA, and then I was like, no, it needs to happen sooner.
I mean, it literally was a month apart, but like, it's fine.
Yeah, I know. But it was like 89 to like 40. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I'll take the 40.
Exactly. It's gonna be very fun.
Yeah, that was also my high. My low. Well, the last time I came on here, I was like, I think I'm getting sick again, and turned out it was strep throat, and so there I was with another sickness, and it's still kind of like I just feel like it in my sinuses. I'm like still stuffy, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna get better, honestly. I'm just gonna be sick like for the rest of my life, I guess.
Not that. Sad.
Like, I'm not kidding. It stresses me out. Oh, like I have a really bad headache right now.
It didn't go away. Oh, not
And I
that.
took medicine.
Oh, that's annoying.
That's actually one thing that scares me. Like, cause whenever I'm sick, I get headaches, so I take whatever I have. But I don't want to be like addicted to these like pain medications.
No, yeah, no, I feel that.
Even
Talk
though
about
it's not like
medicine.
very strong, but
Yeah,
still.
but still. And no, talking about medicine. So like the past week, I wasn't really able to eat. Not even just like because of so many reasons, and like when I'm sick, like sometimes my appetite goes away. But I
Yeah.
was taking medicine because I wasn't feeling well. But I like at one point I like was about to FaceTime my friend, and I swear to God I thought I was drunk. Like my head had no no thoughts, nothing happening, and like I was dizzy, and I was like, "Am I gonna die?" But like, yeah,
Am I gonna die?
you never know.
That's me, dude. Every time I drink, am I gonna die?
But yeah, so that I literally was felt like I was getting drunk off like pain medicine. So I was like, maybe I should not. But
Yeah. And it's like so bad for your liver or like whatever organs. So I don't want to keep taking it,
yeah, no.
but
Here we are.
it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, my question is a
Mhm.
selfish question, really.
Okay.
But what is your go-to either like makeup product or like skincare product? Because the Sephora sale is coming and I apparently need to spend more money. So yeah.
Dude, you're so funny. Um, what have I really been liking? I don't know what blush this is, but I just like am such a blush person. I think
Hmm.
it's Too Faced. Too Faced, Too Faced Cloud Crush Blurring Blush
Whoa.
in the shade um
I'm going to look at this up.
Watermelon Rain.
Okay, fitting.
Yeah, so good.
Let me just go add everything to my as if I need any more makeup or anything. The blush, it's Cloud Crush. What?
Blurring blush. Why is
Okay,
that
found
so
it's
hard to
out of
say?
stock.
Oh,
They
yeah,
told me not to spend my
great.
money.
Honestly, yeah.
I mean, I have like 3 blushes, so there's actually no reason for me to be spending my money, but I want to. Um, I wanna try the Milk Makeup, with the cooling tint.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
but it just looks like I wanna eat it, so yeah.
I need like a good contour stick.
I like the Rare Beauty one.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Also, like I got really tan on vacation, so all of my makeup's kind of like,
How
well,
long
not
does your
all of it,
tans usually
but
last?
well, I started peeling really bad because I got burnt
Mhm.
and it ripped off a layer of my skin. Quite literally, actually like 5 layers.
Nice.
Um, but it started peeling like as soon as I got home. So I don't know. It usually lasts a pretty like decent amount, but I want to be like back on the beach.
Yeah, I just wanna be somewhere nice. We're supposed to have a snowstorm tomorrow, and I'm just, like, not in the mood.
Everyone on TikTok had me so scared about these tornadoes. They're
Mm.
like, "Oh my gosh, seek shelter," like whatever. And I'm like not even in Columbus, but kind of semi
Close.
close. And it barely rained. Like when I tell you it was like a drizzle.
I hope that's what the snowstorm is, like, there's, like, flurries and then it's done. It's supposed to start at
Yeah.
9 p.m. tonight, so we'll
Yeah, it
see,
was
I
not bad
guess.
at all. And I literally had like a backpack packed. I was like, okay, my
You
social
were
security
ready.
cards in here, my passport, my medicines, like I even put Madison's letter in there. I was like, because
Just in
if
case
I
your house
die,
goes so
I'm going to literally keep my letter from her.
that'll save your house.
It'll save everything. No, honestly, it'll just save my mental health. Because imagine I wake up and my house is just completely destroyed by a tornado.
Yeah,
Like you have
not good.
nothing.
Yeah, I can't even
No,
imagine that.
so scary. Well, I hope that didn't happen for
Anyway.
many people.
Mhm.
But yeah, Watermelon Rain is the blush that I
Yeah.
recommend. I
Um,
also love, sorry, but Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk
I
foundation
know
is
everyone
like,
talks about that too.
oh, it's so good.
I haven't been wearing a lot of foundation recently. Um, I literally have been, like well, it depends on how my skin looks that day, but
Yeah.
yeah, so I use the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, and then, like, I'll put, like, the Rare Beauty foundation because it's so thin
Mhm.
on my, like, cheeks, and, like, that's about it.
Your cheeks, like the highlight part, always looks so good. Not you dying. I don't know what highlight you use, but it looks so good. It's always so like dewy.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I don't know what I use. I use, like I have, like, 6, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute myself for a sec.
Yeah. It's okay. Like 5 minute intermission. This reminds me, story time. This reminds me of this. Wait, actually, it'll make this worse. I feel that we were at someone's house sleeping. We were spending the night at this girl's house, and we were on the couch. There was like there was crickets underneath us. Not crickets. Wait, yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
were
were crickets.
crickets. And we
Not
were
even
just
underneath us, they
laughing
were probably on.
so hard, and you almost died because you choked.
Yeah, I know, I'm good now. Yeah, no, that was too much. And no one, like, else heard us, it was literally just us. Or
Oh,
maybe they did and they
so
didn't
good.
really I was dying, so yeah. But I think the blush that I've been using I don't know if I had this blush when I saw you or not, but it was a blush highlight, and it was by Patrick Star?
Mhm.
It's one size. That's one I use right now. Well, I don't know where it went. It's in
Oh, that's
but
Patrick Star?
yeah, it's like
Patrick Star? That's not
not Patrick Star.
Wait, I don't know. That sounds like wait,
You
hold
saying
on.
names out of everywhere, imagine it's not even Patrick Star. Who owns one?
It is, sorry.
Okay, it is? Okay, I thought it was like you
Sorry,
fucking
sorry,
pulling names
sorry.
out of my ass at this point.
I don't know why it sounded like somebody else.
I don't know.
I don't even know. Anyways, um, wait, what were you saying about it?
What was it? Oh yeah, that's the one I use right now, like all the time. But I don't know if like that's the one that I used when I saw it last
Mm,
because that was in October.
that's so creepy. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, and now, ugh, how does time fly so fast,
I know I'm
right?
kind of scared because like I don't want the show. You're gonna be 24. I'm gonna be 26. 20
Yeah,
fucking six.
that's
Like
crazy.
I can't. I can't even think. Like I'm going to spiral again. So yeah, I'm an old bitch. I don't know. Um. Anyways, do you have a song?
Um, let me look. The intro off of Eternal Sunshine is just so good. Like literally, I've been playing it
Yeah, that one's
like
good.
every day.
Mine is about one of Madison's openers that we were talking about before. I don't actually. I don't think we were talking about it on here. My song is Dollface by Elise. And there's someone else on it called Ashley Sienna. But I was listening to it today and it's good.
Mhm.
So that's my song.
I love that. I have to listen. Should we just jump right into our topic?
Yes. But how do you like how should we start this? I mean,
I don't
so
even
basically
know.
the backstory is I was editing for a client and one of them said wearing an Apple Watch is like a cult or something.
Mhm.
And it's kind of funny because like I never thought of it that way. And I was actually like, you know what? Like, I mean, I have an Apple Watch, but I don't wear it like that.
Yeah.
But then I was like, talking like, there's so many cults in this world, and it's like we don't even know like the half of them, honestly.
Yeah.
Um, but like the one cult that like I know of and like pretty well, only because I watched it. I was never a part of this. But they're called like the Order, and they're from Utah, and it's like the FLDS church, and they have like a leader called Jeff Warren, and he's in jail. So, and he thinks he's like God and like the chosen one and everything, and like everyone has to follow him and his order. And in like the order, this type of cult is like there's like a man of the house, and then there's like
Mhm.
many, many wives and many children. Like some of them have like 40 children, which is like actually disgusting to me. But anyways, and then you have to like get married at like a certain age to like basically your family members, like your cousins and shit. And like you don't get to choose who you marry. They like choose for you. So like an arranged marriage. And then like the things that they wear is like basically like what the like Amish people wear, like in those like dresses and the hats and stuff. They're not allowed to like be on the internet or like have a phone or like really talk to like people of the opposite sex. You obviously can't be gay in it, and like there's so many things, and it's just like crazy to me because like sometimes I'm like, why don't they just leave? But then I have to remind myself that like they're born into this and like they don't actually know that there's like things out there.
Yeah.
And I would watch this TV show called Escaping Polygamy, and it basically was like,
I watched it too.
yeah, there's a like they would like help rescue them from like these places, and it's just like wild to me that like things like this exist and there's so many. And
Mhm.
like a few years back, so they have like some of these churches here, but I guess it's not as like intense as like in Utah. But I remember I was on the metro and this like guy came up to me, and with this other guy, there's two guys, they had the same exact name tag, same name, everything, and
Mhm.
they were trying to recruit me. So then they asked for my phone number, and I'm fucking stupid because I don't know how to like say no. I gave them my real phone number.
Oh
Real
my
phone. Not
gosh.
even I didn't even make a fake number up. No. Give them a real phone number. And then I got home and I had a text from one of them and they were like inviting me to the church. So yeah.
Oh my god.
But I obviously didn't go.
Yeah, no. There's like so many. It's kind
Yeah.
of scary. But I feel like a lot of them, like you're saying, is based in Utah.
Mhm.
Because I know exactly the documentary that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Um, but am I thinking about it incorrectly? But isn't like the guy, Jeff or whatever his name is,
Mhm.
um, like he would have these sister wives, but like would he also sleep with the children? Or am I like
I
making
think
that up?
so. He was like others to like, and like it would be like okay because he's like the prophet.
Yeah, like that is
It's
so
literally just a way
messed
to
up.
like have
It's
sex.
like
Like
Handmaid's Tale.
yeah, like it's literally a cult made to like have sex with like whoever and like there not be issues.
Yeah, just produce and then give the power to the men.
Yeah.
That is so scary. Speaking of Utah though,
Hmm.
there I don't think this is religious. So I guess I have to say too that not all cults are religious.
Yeah. No.
And a lot of like what we see in our daily like lives, it's like cultish behavior.
Yeah.
Um, like for example, um, I don't know, wellness groups or like Soul Cycle.
Hmm.
You're like praising someone who's right in front of you, like doing the workouts or whatever. And you're all doing it together as a group. So like you're kind of exhibiting the same behaviors, I guess, because you're also
Hmm.
doing it like for your own well-being. But that's not like a negative thing, right? But
Yeah.
like others are so insane and they take it to like such a crazy point. But the one that I'm talking about now, I think it's called Connections. I don't know if you know anything
No.
about it. I want to actually look up if this girl, her name's Jody Hildebrandt. I don't know if she's the one who started it. I think she's the one who started it. Okay, so it's like it says personal coach. Her name's Jody, and it says learn to successfully navigate life and relationships. And she's like a therapist or something.
Okay.
Like she's professionally
It's
like
called
trained.
Connections. You said.
Connections. And it's like I guess it would be considered like a wellness group. And like Jody trained certain individuals to become like mental fitness trainers so
Okay.
that they could train other people, but they solely like rely on like really well, it's so messed up because the principles that they rely on are like good, like you have to be responsible and humble and
Hmm.
like honest, but they went against all of those beliefs
Yeah.
and basically like I don't even know how to like describe it, so messed up. But they had really harsh punishments for their children because they believed that their children were born evil, and so they had to like release them from that evil, I
Oh
guess,
my god. Yeah.
through all of these really like terrible forms of punishment. And so this one mom, her name is Ruby, she was on YouTube. She started on YouTube. I like watched her when her kids were like very little, and she met this Jody girl, and so totally completely flipped Ruby's way of thinking, I guess. And so she ended up like hardcore punishing these kids and like abusing them. Like I think the court said it was like a concentration style, no, concentration camp style like abuse, which is so
Wow.
insane to me. Because she
Yeah.
would have them like tied up with like ropes and
Rope.
she would put like yeah, she would put like stuff on like the cuts because like they would get like burns from the rope, and she would put like really like crazy concoctions on it to like heal it, but it was making it worse. Um, and she wouldn't give them food or water, and these are like 9 and 12-year-old kids. Like it's ridiculous. The pictures that they showed, there it's like oh,
That's
it's so
crazy.
sad. And then, she would make them go outside and do, like, I don't know, like, jump on the trampoline for 8 hours in the hot sun, like, all
Yeah.
day, and I'm like, "What?" Just stuff like that's so insane, and she wrote everything down in a journal, and she's in prison,
As
so
she should be. But it's so
mhm.
like the does this thing still like go on even though she's in prison?
I don't know. I assume. I
It's just
hope it
wild because
opened.
like so many
Yeah,
cults, like the leaders are in prison, but like they still shouldn't that be like a red flag to like all the people involved or
absolutely.
like
Like even in prison, she was like, "I love these kids so much."
yeah,
Sorry? You love them? Because if you
like
love
you
them,
love
why
them and
would
you treat them like that. Like
like
yeah,
she's like, "I hope that they heal." Yeah, from the hurt that you caused?
yeah,
It's so insane to me. She just doesn't see, like, the issue. The mom, on the other hand, I think she saw that there was, like, a bigger issue.
yeah,
But this Jody girl, she believes, like, some weird stuff.
yeah. I don't know. Um, it's just crazy to me because yeah, like it's like I would never like follow someone's order that like is a criminal. Like they're literally criminals,
Yeah.
and like
And she's like she also has, like, a book out. Like, she was, like, a professional, like, therapist, helping
that's
other
so
people
insane.
with their kids, doing the same probably doing the same thing. I know
Yeah,
she did the same thing to, like, her niece, which is so messed up.
yeah. It's like even like the one that I was talking about, like people are like sleeping with their like own family members, and like the parents are like encouraging it, and they're like making people go get married to their cousins at like fucking 15, and I don't think I'll ever understand it, but even what you were saying, like how there's cults and like everyday thing, like I think like all religions are cults. Doesn't mean that they're bad ones. Like I think
I
there's like a
agree.
connotation now that like all cults are bad, but like religion, like I mean, I'm not really religious, but like I know like religion's not like a bad cult, if you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say. And then like fangirl stuff and like Stan Twitter is a
Oh
cult.
my gosh. Okay, we can get
Um
into it. Hold on. Let's start with religion because okay, I grew up Catholic,
me too.
so it was very weird to me. Like I would go to church and like everyone would stand up at the same time. Everyone would sit down at the same time. They would kneel at the same time. Everyone was like so like in uniform and it looked so like creepy to me.
Yeah.
Also, it's like we're reading something from this book, like the priest is,
Yeah. Well, I
and
fucking used to read at church.
oh my gosh, that's funny.
Mhm.
But he's reading this, and then afterwards, I have to like go because I was an altar girl, so I had to go and like wash his hands. But
Yeah.
like, this is all part of like a ritual, basically, because at the end of it, we have to eat the the body of Christ and then drink his blood. In
Yeah.
any other context, if someone said, like Megan Fox, for example,
Uh,
and she drinks Machine Gun Kelly's blood or whatever.
yeah.
I don't know if she still does it, but
They do.
everyone was like, "That's so weird. That's so creepy." Whatever. But okay, I mean, it is like the literal blood, and I
Mhm.
know we're saying it like figuratively, but
Yeah.
still, it's like the blood of Christ. Um, and I don't know. I just think that nobody sees it as like,
No,
and again,
especially if
it's not
they're
like
like
a
really
negative.
in it, like they won't see it like that.
Yeah, no. But you're all praising one person,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's just it was a very interesting experience. Once I like I'm not Catholic anymore, and once I saw it from like an outside
Yeah.
perspective, I was like, "This is very like interesting behavior."
Yeah. Yeah.
So
No, I feel that. And then like when we think of it in like Stan Twitter, especially from me
so
being a part
crazy.
of it since I was literally 11 years old. Um
Yeah, I don't know how you did that
I was a
because
very
they're
little
like
kid.
so dramatic on
But it
there.
wasn't like when I was like growing up, it wasn't this bad.
Uh-huh.
Now it's just like, and I think it depends like the fandoms you're a part of too.
Yeah.
Some are a lot worse than others. Like I can't even imagine like Taylor Swift's fandom. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like you're all like sitting there on your phones or whatever, praising and like after the same person and like it's like, yeah, like a cult. I don't
No,
know.
like, literally, you're worshiping another person.
Yeah.
I mean, I was on Stan Twitter, but I never even, like, when I was younger, I would never, like, look at celebrities or especially the artists that I liked and put them on, like, such a high pedestal.
Mhm.
'Cause I don't know, I always saw myself as equal to them.
Mhm.
But so many people don't, and they just, like, put them on this extremely high pedestal, and then when they make human mistakes, they're like, "Oh my god," they freak out, when at the end of the day, they are just human.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird because like, they're worshiping someone, um, who even at, like, these concerts, there's, like, rituals being performed or whatever
Mhm.
for, like, some artists. That's why I get such negative, bad vibes from certain artists.
Yeah.
I'm like, not gonna go to their shows.
Yeah, no. Um, it's just yeah, it's, like, weird to, like, think of it from, like, that, like, a perspective because, like, I don't think I've ever gotten to, like, the point where, some people would actually do anything to, like, even get, like, a smidge of attention, which is, like, kinda scary.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think I've ever sunk that low. Have I spent, like, half my fucking money? Yes. Have I done stupid shit? Yes. But I think, like, there's, like, boundaries, I guess, I don't know, that, like, I haven't passed, but, like, some people will, some people literally stalk, like, people that they worship, but, like, to the point where, like who was it? Was it Tana Mongeau that had, like, a stalker or something? I mean, I feel like so many people have
I think
had,
she
like
has a lot of stalkers.
yeah, like, people like Taylor Swift, how she had, like, that stalker that got arrested, like, 6 times within, like, 1 week, like, that's, like, I think, like, a whole other side to it, and it's just, like,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's so scary. That side is very scary.
Yeah.
But I think, cause like, I don't know, fan behavior, I guess when you see it as, like, you're, like, a fangirl of a certain artist,
Mhm.
it's, like, a negative thing,
Yeah.
or people perceive it as that, because 'cause you're, like, crazy or very, like, whatever, when you're just really, like, supportive of the
Yeah.
person. But then you see it like, you flip the script and you're like, "Okay, but men act the same way with their, like, sport
Yeah.
sport teams."
Yeah. But for them, it's like
And, yeah, them, it's like, "Oh,
normal.
you're so, like, you know,
Yeah.
we love you,"
I don't know the word, but
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Just
literally the
weird.
same thing, just like a sport.
Yeah. Um, there was another one that I wanted to talk about. I don't even know if it's, like I don't know what the cult is called,
What is it?
but there's this place I don't even know where it's at. Oh my gosh, this should have been my research.
You know what it's called?
Bohemian Grove.
No.
Anyways, I've heard that, like, the elites go to this place and they perform, like, rituals and, like,
Oh.
sacrifice people
Oh.
and eat babies. And I'm not talking about, like, just random people, like, Obama type shit, like
Mhm.
so, I don't
Ew.
know if that's true,
I
but
hope not.
sorry, you're sacrificing people and eating children?
Where do they
That's
even
like
get these children?
I don't know.
That's
But,
insane.
like, so many people go or so many kids go missing, like, per year,
Yeah,
and you just wonder, like
where they are.
yeah, because like, so many, of these elites are involved in, like, sex trafficking or whatever,
Mhm.
but it's just scary to think that
Yeah.
this, actually happens. Because this boxer, his name is Ryan Garcia, he came out saying all of this stuff because apparently he was, like, forced to watch it,
Mhm.
um, and now he's like, "They're gonna kill me for, like, saying this, like, I'm gonna get killed on April 12th," and I'm, like, freaking out for him
That's so
because like
scary. But I feel like now that he announced the date, like, they won't do it that day, but, like, if they are going to do it,
mm,
they'll still do it, but maybe not that date.
Yeah. But I feel like at the end of the day, with like this stuff, it's like it's never gonna stop because the
Oh,
people
yeah.
who are supposed to stop it are the ones doing it.
Mhm.
And it's so messed up.
Yeah.
Like so disgusting.
Yeah.
But cult.
Mhm. Yeah. That's scary.
But it's really scary.
Well, I don't have any other ones to talk about, but I'm sure there's literally thousands.
Oh, 100%.
Um, well, you have anything else to say?
No.
Okay,
I've said
well,
enough.
let us know if you know of any other cults. Um, I would love to research them. That sounds so fucked up, but
It's like actually
um,
so interesting.
it is like it's so interesting, but it's so fucked up at the same time.
Yeah,
Um,
I guess it's only really interesting when it's like not like a crime.
yeah, exactly. Um, but yeah, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed. Um, yeah, that's about it. I have nothing else to say.
Bye, guys.
Bye.